It's 40 time. Can't believe it's already... It's like several weeks. And I've only gained like 200 subs, which is, it's okay. But it's the commitment, not the result, that I am striving for. Although at the moment it very much seems like it's the result I'm striving for. Because I'm looking at my numbers and it's like, oh, is this all that great? What's going on here? I could be doing better. Could be, no, could, would is the enemy of greatness. But, alas, I am still here, grinding at the grindstone. What is it? What do they call it? Hammering at the grindstone? Chiseling at the grindstone? What do you do at a grindstone? You grind at the grindstone. I think I had it right the first time. Anyway, doesn't matter. Points are irrelevant. It's raining. I don't know if you can hear that. But that's what's going on at the moment. Had to work today to get that cash money, but still here. Did the morning shift, which is always better than the afternoon shifts, in a biased opinion. But yeah, pretty good day, pretty average day. Can always get better. Can always strive to be better. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I get started. See if any more people come in, or if anyone at all comes in. But yeah, we've had some pretty good engagement over the past couple weeks. That has seemed to die out a little bit over the past couple days. I was changing up my methods, so it might have been different. I was being more expressive instead of, I don't know, entertaining. Because there's a bit of a payoff. You can, I mean, I still haven't really done that much, but you can be more expressive and less engaging with the audience. So the entertainment value seems to drive off, but I don't know. The entertainment value is subjective. Or you can focus more on entertainment value and the expression of it kind of dies down. So it's a bit of a trade-off. You know, if you have like 100 skill points in like Fallout 4 or something, and then you like put it all in strength, but then you have no intelligence or no charisma. You know what I mean? There's like a payoff for everything. What you put your skills into. So yeah, here I am. Welcome to whoever joined. I'm just kind of rambling. Hopefully some more people show up. Oh, and they're instantly gone. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with the past couple of days. People kind of pop their head in, be like, oh, what's going on here? And then instantly leave. Which is cool. I don't care that much. I mean, a little bit, obviously, but each to their own opinion. Yo, Knob Bob. Bob Knob. What's happening? Yeah, I've waited 4 minutes. May as well get started. Otherwise, I'm just procrastinating at this point. Yeah, I have some time to kill. I was thinking about going to the gym, but I think I'm gonna go to Jiu-Jitsu instead, and then if I still game, I'll go to the gym afterwards. I feel like that's a better use of my time, and then maybe I can spend more time doing a live stream instead of going to the gym now and then having less time for a live stream. So yeah, I think I gotta, depending on how good the engagement is with the audience, might even go for an hour. Who knows? I had a few people just drop their heads in and then instantly dip when I started talking about training, which is kind of funny, but yeah. I always find it amusing when people drop their head in and I start talking and then they just instantly leave. That's something I've been kind of mentally dealing with.
Being like, oh, am I that boring?
But then I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not ever a cup of tea. Which is totally fine. I'm also not that great of an artist yet, you know, I'm still pretty average. But I think if I just keep doing it with these live streams every day, then I'm just gonna build up people that enjoy the stuff I do and how I am. Which is kind of all you can do. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, I've kind of been trying to change up the way I talk. Like, the past few live streams I just didn't talk at all. I just kind of like drew. And it was a bit more expressive the way I was drawing. But today I think I'm going to be more vocal, a bit more casual, and probably less... I mean, it's still pretty expressive, but, you know, just like switching it up. I also have a bit more confidence to talk, because it's raining, and I assume people can't hear me from my neighbour's point of view. So, there's always that in the back of my head, you know, who can hear me and my rambling. But then again, I'm also live streaming it, so it's like people are gonna hear me. It's like, it's a pretty backwards thought, but yeah. I think the point of the difference between the live stream is you don't know who I am, you know what I mean? I mean, my name is there, but like, you won't see me out in the street. You know, my neighbours will see me on the street, and they'll hear me talking to myself. They'll be like, "Yeah, that guy that talks to himself." I've never actually had that, but that's like the fear that overbears me. That saps my confidence, you could say, when talking. But it's raining, so I'm a bit more lively in the way I'm talking. And it's really not that much more than how I usually talk. So yeah, there's that. Don't know really what else to talk about here, so I don't know what I'm drawing either. Could turn into a tree. It's kind of the way it's going with. Kind of the direction it's going with. Or just something cool patterned. That could be fun. But yeah. Maybe I should come up with like a list of things to talk about for my next live stream. I also thought about doing like little lessons, but I'm not really that experienced to be like giving lessons. I mean, well, I've been doing the daily series live for 40 days, but if you check out my Instagram, I've been doing it for like nearly 3 years, drawing every day and posting it to Instagram. But I mean, I've been drawing since I was like, what? A kid, you know? The kid picks up pen and paper and just starts drawing. So I don't know how long I've been drawing. Yeah, pretty long. But like, I don't know. Something that I do anyway. So I may as well just record it. See who tags along. And I don't know, I love it. It's fun. Yeah, I think this is turning into a tree. Didn't really have an intention of where it was gonna go. But now that I've like... What turned it into a tree was this. This is what turned it into a tree. For me. I drew this little cavity thing. And was like, hey, that's kind of what trees have. That was literally my train of thought. Yeah. And that's a lot of what this live stream is. It's just me drawing and my train of thought. Sometimes there's like not much train of thought, other times there's a lot of train of thought. I tried to explain it to someone one time, like the way my brain works. And I think they just thought I was crazy. I literally started talking about trains to like try and like symbolize train of thought and trains and try and like make an association with like a metaphor, and it just didn't work. Like I thought it worked in that moment. They were just silent, listening, and I was like, oh, no, this person thinks I'm like batshit. Which I thought was kind of like I was kind of cut about it. I was like, oh no, this person doesn't like me, but like thinking back on it now, I'm like, oh, it's kind of funny. But like it was in resemblance to like how I think about conversations, less about like my regular train of thought. But I didn't really specify that that's what I was talking about. I just started like talking about it, and yeah, they were just very confused. I probably should have specified. I usually like I think that's one of the things I need to start like thinking about. Is I just talk about things with with the assumption that that person knows what I'm talking about. And a lot of the time, people that don't know what they're talking about, don't know what I'm talking about, and then they just kind of sit there silently, which kind of gives me like, oh, this person knows what I'm talking about. So I just keep talking about that thing. And yeah. There's that. But I mean, it's also like just me talking to people, I guess, expressing my thoughts and feelings in the way that I do it. And everyone does it differently. And if they don't like it, they can listen to someone else, which is totally fine. And I accept. And if they don't, wait, no, and if they do, I just said if they don't, well then they can have a well-meaning conversation that is very pleasant. Anyway, this is kind of a cool tree. I'm digging this tree. I usually don't draw trees like this, but I'm digging it. Hot diggity dog. I like this tree. That's the other thing. I haven't been liking my fast view drawing. That's probably why I haven't been talking either. I just like I haven't like vibed with them all that hard. So I feel like the more I enjoy what I'm drawing, the more I talk and the more I vibe with like the people in the stream. Which is something to observe for myself. Yeah. I don't know, like I'm not very good at leaves. I think that's the thing I've got. Like I'm really good at bark. Not like barking like a dog, but like I think I can do bark pretty well. But I'm not sure. Maybe that's just like a mental thing. Or maybe I just need to look at more leaves and how people draw leaves. But like, I feel like this is the stage where I start drawing leaves. But I just don't know what to do. Like I can do like the traditional, you know, like mushroom shape. But like, I do that all the time and it's boring. So I might, wait, I'll see if I can find a photo, which I cannot, because my laptop is dead, of course. How well prepared of me. Yeah. It was very funny timing of the rain to like die down, because now I'm just like sitting here with my own thoughts. And like they're just like significantly louder because the rain's more quiet. It's not like it's a bad thing, it's just kind of like funny, the timing of it. Can you help me with the leaves, Knockbob? Quick, throw me a bone. I feel like I've been working on the same part of this tree for like a good while. Or I could turn it into something like a hand or something. I don't know. I could turn it into something that's not a tree. A tree house. That's kind of a cool idea. I haven't done that before. I don't know if I've ever drawn a tree. Drawn. Yeah, I might do it with pencils so I don't fuck it up. Because they're like... Yo, for real? Big Pen? Sponsor me, please. They've some sick pens. Like, they're like $5 and you can get them in the 2-pack or like a 5-pack. And they're legit gold. Like, I've had this one for ages now. I bought a new one recently because I thought I lost it. So now I just have 2 of them. One I take with me on like travel, like when I'm walking and stuff, and the other one just kind of like sits at the desk. Treehouse. So I'm just drawing with pencil. You probably can't even see it on the stream, but if I go with the pen and I do it too big or too small, or like, I don't know, just fuck it up in whatever way. I mean, I'm sure I can fix it, but like, it's just unnecessary hassle. So if you have a pencil laying around, that's handy when you want to experiment with something. It can be quite useful. I'm literally just drawing a box or a cube, because that's what a treehouse looks like. It's pretty much just a cube. But of course I'm going to make it a cooler cube. A cube with a K, you could say. And I want the tree to like wrap around it somehow. I want it to like embezzle into the tree. Maybe like that, and then it's gonna... Where's the ladder gonna be? There's gotta be a ladder. It's a treehouse. Come on now. Come on. Actually, I'm gonna have a branch going over, so it like wedges into the treehouse. That's something that treehouses have to do. They have to have some form of support. So this tree branch is gonna have itself wedged. Yeah, maybe cut. And then maybe, where's the ladder gonna go? Off the side this way, maybe. Or maybe I'd do like little rungs in the tree. Nah, I think it's gonna have a ladder. You know, like one of those ladders that drop down. Or maybe just a rope. Nah, it's gonna be a ladder. It's got to be a ladder. To about yay high. There we go. How do we want the treehouse to look? It's gonna have a window. We could just do a box. A window here. Classic craftsmanship. It didn't take much effort. You know, something that a child could replicate. And then we have to indicate that it's wooden somehow. We're gonna have wooden panels here. Maybe that was too big. Good thing it's in pencil. Here, and then straight across this way. Cool. Now I'm gonna dive in and do some penmanship, as they say. I've not heard anyone say penmanship about 600 years ago. I think they last used that term. I think there's actually a record database. No, I don't know. There we go. It's gotta have some sort of depth to it, I guess. It's not gonna be just a thing. And then here. Here to here. Here to here. Okay, now we jump into the pen. Sweet, let's not fuck it up. Oops, excuse me, French. There are kids watching. I actually have no clue if there are kids watching, but apologies. Hello, egg animating. Animating? Anna-eating. Okay, I know, I'm just saying things. It would have been a funny name, though. It would have been an excellent name. I'm just so witty. Not. Borat is not witty. No, that's when I turn into like Dracula at the end of that. I have a house. Look at me. I have a tree house. This looks nice for how old I am. I'm actually 73 in March. I'm 73. No, I'm joking. Terrible joke once again. Strikes again. The terrible comic artist. Comic artist? I'm not even a comic artist. I meant to say comedian, but I said comic artist for whatever reason. 22. Not 70. Don't believe me. I just said don't believe we're 70. Yeah. Going down. Drawing up. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be a treehouse, and treehouses can be like made by children, so it doesn't matter if it's like not great. You know what I mean? It can be rough around the edges, just like my comedy. It's not for everyone. Rough around the edges, and sometimes quite shit. How long you be live for? I be live for 22 years. Sorry if that came off rude. I assume English isn't your first language. And if it is, I apologize. Here we go, get the windows sorted. Hell to the yeah. We getting somewhere. Well, we hit the 20-minute mark about 4 minutes ago. So usually I stop around the 20-minute mark. But I'm kind of vibing today, and I got a lot of time to kill before training. Well, actually, yeah, well, I still got like an hour and a half before I gotta go to training. So I got a bit of time to chill out and do some drawing. Not sure if I'll do the full hour and a half, but you know what, maybe I will. Maybe weird. And it will be fantastic. And maybe will be terrible. Not I am simply just a guy who likes to draw. And apparently put shitty accents. Maybe I should have put these wider so it would have been taken less time. I actually might use this as a measurement. Oh no, it's taking too long. Plus, this was built by a child. So, the measurements aren't going to be perfect anyway. And by a child, I mean probably a teenager. Because children probably don't know how to work a hammer or nail. And if they do, then I'd like to see their craftsmanship and be quite impressed by a 4-year-old's ability to hammer a nail. Because I once was a child and did not have good craftsmanship. I did woodwork in when I was 16? And I didn't have good craftsmanship. I just made my teacher do all the hard stuff for me. And I passed. That's all that matters, right? Passing. That's all I did in athletics, just pass the ball. Pass the ball, bro. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Should probably work on this tree as well. Not to neglect the structure, the foundation. Maybe like that, and then this one comes up. Maybe like that. Hells to the year. That doesn't actually make a lot of sense. Because how do they get in with the ladder? But I guess you gotta use your imagination. This is probably closer than whatever this is. So, deal with it. I don't care. Actually, I do care. That's why I'm putting time and effort into this piece. Yeah. Wasn't meant to be a joke, but it ended up being semi-humorous. Quasi-funny. Get it? Get it? No, neither did I. Once again, my humor is not for everyone. Sometimes not even for myself. But I do it to hide the pain, man. Joking. It's only half true. I do it to alleviate others' pain. There you go. If you're a psychologist, you can delve deep into that one. Or don't, because it's probably not that interesting. There we go. Doing the windows and things. The window and thing. The big up, yeah. Man, I'm throwing out all the accents today. No one asked for it, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it to keep the entertainment value, I think, and to keep myself from spiraling into madness. Or maybe that is what spiraling into madness is. Who knows? not me. I do not know nothing. I am just guy who draw on internet and don't get paid. I do it for love of craft. Oh, maybe that's why he's called the Lovecraft. Lovecraft. You know, the author. He does it for the... No, I think he's just like, that's his actual name. Maybe he gave himself that name. I do not know. I am just guessing. I'm not going to go into that again. Don't worry. Once was enough. Once was enough for me. So if once is enough for me, it's probably enough for the rest of you motherfuckers. Joking. Don't take that to heart. I love you all. Even if you are motherfuckers. Joking again. But not really. Haha, you got pranked. Yeah. I need to get off social media. My brain is being corrupted. I can feel it. No, but streaming's fun. I don't mind streaming. Because it kind of like saps into my own narcissism of people watching me do a thing. But without them actually being there, so I don't have like the creep value of someone watching me doing the thing. So yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling someone would leave because of that. I feel like the more I talk, the deeper the hole I dig. You know what I mean? But it's fine, because we like to dig holes. I'm about to sneeze. That was a big sneeze. Lost a couple viewers because of that sneeze. I'm impressed. Oh, there's another one. Fuck. Oh, there's gonna be 3. Oh, god damn. Oh, fuck. Lost another couple of viewers because of that sneeze. I'm impressed again. I just keep upping myself. Big up, yeah, my man. Sorry, I did it again. Going back into the accents. Alright. I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. The thing is being doing. I fucked up the perspective a little bit with the wood. But I fixed it. And plus wood grain isn't straight anyway, so it's fine. I think that's like my biggest excuse is that everything you draw is natural. There isn't anything that's unnatural. Give me something that isn't natural. Naturally occurring, different story, but natural. Everything's natural. So if someone says, oh, the perspective's off, I'll be like, perspective's off everywhere. Things are curved, things look different. Everywhere you go. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Fuck all y'all if you say it's not natural. Joking, once again, don't get mad at me for being rude on the internet. Here we go. Last bit for the wood. I'm gonna have a cockroach. Actually, we need to do this side first. This way. I mean, it helps to have a little bit of woodworking knowledge, but I mean, you can probably just fucking go for gold and see what happens, you know, it doesn't matter that much. Oh, my back. Okay, now we're gonna
do the inside as well, so we won't be seeing the bottom here. We won't be seeing the bottom here, maybe here. But we will be seeing maybe a window here, or the door frame. Probably be seeing something in there. Or maybe I'll just black it out. Just darken this out. So there's not going to be that much light inside. And if there is, I'd be impressed. Where are you keeping this sun, sir? I want to harness your energy. Harness the solar power you are keeping from the rest of society. How are you containing the power of the sun in such a small space? There we go, that's a bit more realistic. I'll do another cross hatch. Going the other way to make it a little bit darker again. Cross hatching, if you do not know, I will not explain, you can go research that in your own time. Pranked is where you draw one way and then you just draw the other way with lines. That's my best explanation for cross hatching. If you want to learn more, I will not be posting a video anytime soon, so you can look it up in your own time. Sorry, not sorry. But it could be a cool idea to actually make a video on how to draw with like actual techniques. But I mean, when I started, I didn't learn any techniques, so I'm assuming other people can do the same. If I don't need to learn how to draw, neither do you. Probably. I don't know where this assumption is coming from. There we go, we got something going on here. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, good size. Let's fix up this ladder. And then we'll finish off with the top end of the tree and possibly the bottom end. It'd be cool to like, I don't know, make it realistically unrealistic. If that even makes sense. I left my pasta at work today, and I was leaving work and I was still in walking distance to go back and like collect my pasta. It would have taken me like a minute. And I kind of just like, I've already had lunch, because they provided lunch. Maybe I won't. So I just kind of left it there. So either someone's going to eat my pasta, or my pasta is going in the bin, or my pasta is going to mutate into a creature and come back for revenge and eat me. But the last is highly improbable. Not impossible. We cannot tell the future. Maybe it will mutate and come back for revenge. That could be a good book series, The Mutated Pasta. I can hear my neighbours up there, can hear them. They can probably hear me talking about mutated pasta, which is quite embarrassing. But I don't care. But I clearly do, that's why I'm whispering. almost done. We've been going for 40 minutes, which is surprising that I've kind of committed this long. But it turned out alright. For a 40-minute sketch. I mean, usually the more time you put into it, the better it turns out. Not all the time, but that tends to be the trend. It's the more time you spend in activity, the better you get at said activity. It's not a hard and fast rule, but it is something I've noticed. Oh, anyway, almost done now. Let's finish this guy off and get out of here. Bada bing, bada boom. How much time do I have before training? I still have an hour and 10 before I have to get ready. So, I mean, I may as well just stick to the live stream. Maybe not for the full hour and 20, that'd be a commitment. Commitment to the cause. But I think there is benefit to doing longer streams like this, where I kind of eradicate my fear of speaking to the abyss. Because that's kind of what it feels like. It kind of just feels like I'm speaking to the abyss. If you've ever wondered. Which I'm sure no one really does. Man, I can keep going. Put some grass in, perhaps. Or maybe I should put some clouds. That's a funny idea. So some clouds at the bottom instead of grass. Make it seem like it's in the sky. I mean, I've already put the grass in. What do I want to do? I'm freaking out, man. I'm joking, I'm not freaking out, but I am having a decision moment. A moment of decision. I once did that at work. They were like, it's alright. Like, they were just, I don't know, they were just talking, like, oh, we had a good time, you know. At least, you know, we're calm and collected. I'm just like, I'm freaking out, man. As like a joke. No one found it funny, and I was just kind of like stood there awkwardly, like, man, the weather's kind of crazy. That's literally what I said afterwards. I was like, they're like, oh, that was a good shift, you know, all calm and stuff. And then I was like, I'm not calm, man. I'm fucking freaking out. And everyone just kind of like sitting there awkwardly. It was like clearly a joke, but it was just like bad timing and unfunny. And then afterwards, I was just sitting there, blank face. And it was just kind of awkward for a couple seconds. And I was like, man, this weather, huh? Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. They were drawn to the weather comment. They weren't drawn to the joke at all. Because like they were joking around during the shift and stuff, so I thought it was like, you know, acceptable. you know, to like throw a joke in. But apparently, it just wasn't that funny. Like most of my humor. Pretty average. Okay. So I'm gonna go over this with pencil. I'm cheating. I'm just gonna like code it a little bit so it's not so bright. I feel like it was very white. And wood tends to have a darker tone to it. So if I just go over with pencil a little bit, it'll give it a bit of a darker shade. I mean, it's not gonna be like crazy different, but it'll be noticeable to me. I'm still considering. Okay, I might do a mock-up of the cloud because I'm feeling the cloud idea. Maybe a cloud in the background as well. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. You know that song? I don't even know what it's called, but I know it. And just that one line. How do I want this to look? Like a cloud, preferably. Not like a sponge. Kind of looks like a sponge. A sponge. Looks a bit like a sponge. I need to stand up for a sec. I've been doing this for so long. Oh, my pencil nearly rolled off. Maybe I do just do grass. I mean, doing a cloud is a fun idea, but I'm having doubts. It. I think I did this line way too dark. Considering it's like, this is supposed to be the brightest point, this probably shouldn't be that dark. I mean, I'm just gonna nitpick all the shit I did wrong right now. This bit is probably too dark. The sides here are probably too light. This is probably too light with the shading. At the top as well. It's like uneven. The rungs pretty uneven with the shading as well. Some of them don't even join. Yeah, that's just me nitpicking my own little sketch, but like, I still love it. I still like it. It's mine. You cannot take it away from me. I mean, you probably could, but I wouldn't let you. Or maybe you do it in secret, and then I would let you, but just unwillingly. Or unknowingly. I don't know how I got on to people stealing my shit, but I did, for whatever reason. Yeah, I could sit here for like another hour trying to draw on this, but like, I mean, it comes a point where you gotta finish, you gotta put down the pen and realize that your life is over. No, but this sketch possibly is over. And you gotta come to a point where you end your sketch. Grass or clouds? I'm still tossing between this decision. Clouds is a fun idea, harder to execute. Grass, easy idea, easy to execute. But kind of simple. But simple is good. Or we do it on a floating rock of cloud. I don't know where I'm going with this, but maybe I'll do it in a floating rock. Floating rock? Floating grass rock? Perhaps? I do have all this space down the bottom that I haven't really been showing, so maybe I'll do that and finish it. Finish it with the floating rock. Fork it, let's do it. I have made my decision. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with my decision. As a great mind once said, you can always do another. You can always paint over. This doesn't have to be the final idea. I'm thinking of doing it either really small or making it big. And yeah, keep it going, keep it moving and grooving. Maybe I don't do floating rock, maybe I just do regular treehouse. Regular sentimental treehouse. Yeah. But floating treehouse is such a fucking cool idea. And it takes up a whole page. God damn, what do I want to do? Hello, the little links, Amelia. I'm deciding between whether doing floating rock underneath or regular grass. One is a lot more nostalgic and simple, and the other is more ethereal and kind of groovy. I don't know. I am bad with decisions. I could just stop here. I'm gonna flip a coin actually. You're not gonna actually have to flip it here so you can see where it lands on. Heads, it will be floating rock. Tails, it will be normal nostalgic grass. Oh, it didn't land on. I'll do one so it lands on camera so you can see. That was tails, by the way, and I forgot which one was which. Heads, floating rock, tails, nostalgic grass. Oh, that didn't land on camera either. I'll make the one that lands on camera. None of these are landing on camera. As you can tell, oh, did it land? No, it didn't land on camera. I'm not very good at coin tosses. When I say heads, floating tree, I don't know if you can see, but that is a head, my friend. So, we're going floating tree. Which I kind of don't want to do now that I've thought about it. So do I go by the law of the coin toss? Or by my sudden realization that I don't want to do the floating tree? I'm not sure. So I might just end it. End it here. Not like end it all. As in like. Anyway, you know what I mean. I'm going to finish the live stream. Maybe I should have been clearer. Yeah. I think this is satisfactory. I am satisfied with the result. I could have done like a floating tree. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I did a very light illustration of the floating tree. Anyway, this is what I'm finished with. If you enjoyed, let me know. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Anyway, see you tomorrow.